All right, welcome back. Some areas of the country are still under severe weather alerts right now after a band of storms hit several states, bringing with it heavy rain, strong winds, and lightning. It rolled through parts of Minnesota, and the storms come at a time when cuts have been made to the National Weather Service and NOAA, which helps us bring you the alerts and the warnings. Let's bring in CBS News correspondent Lana Zak, who's following this for us in Minnesota. Lana, great to see you this morning. Help us understand the extent of damage that these storms caused.
Well, good to be talking with you, my friend. You know, we were watching all of these storms last night, particularly as we were concerned about the threat for tornadoes. And I actually have some happy news to report. The damage was minimal given the projections of how bad things could be. Of course, it has brought with it very chilly weather. There was some damage, but mostly those suspected tornadoes hit in rural areas. And so we are not seeing any reports of casualties, though there was some property damage. That band of storms is continuing. We're going to see some warnings for tornadoes down south of us now in Texas. And there's going to be this weather that we have here moving eastward towards you. So watch out and make sure you have your proper storm gear, because it's going to be a wet one for you.
Yeah, and
but
Lana,
overall, it's actually pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, the fact that we get these warnings help people prepare, help people plan ahead of time. And as we mentioned, you got these National Weather Service and NOAA cuts during President Trump's first 100 days. Can we see an impact from that? Because these are the organizations that help us alert them that these systems are coming.
Absolutely. Every single American is dependent on NOAA for their early alerts, for the ability to understand when storms are coming. And they have made major progress over the last several years in terms of being able to anticipate those storms early, which is going to save money, save lives. So I want to play a little bit of sound from Professor of Meteorology, Martin Baxter. Here's what he had to say about Trump's cuts.
Every week, it seems there's new things that are cut. And so that's one of the challenges, is just we don't know how to plan for the future. Private companies that create the apps, they make it look nice and they allow you to interact with it in the way that you want. But the fact that the data is there all comes from NOAA and the National Weather Service.
So hundreds of employees at NOAA have already had their jobs cut, and there is now a proposal for hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars in budget cuts coming from the Trump administration. Right now, people who know about the importance of NOAA are trying to advocate for a reversal in some of that, and certainly we saw that in some other areas when DOJ proposed cuts. People rallied and said this is why this is important, and that's what NOAA is hoping will happen with this, especially as we see that these storms can be deadly and have the potential to bring about major problems. NOAA becomes even more important.
Yeah, very good reminder. That's our Lana Zak reporting from Rochester, Minnesota. Lana, thanks so much. Great to see you.